Happy Thursday. Almost there. Almost. Hey, Lily, haven't seen you all week. Good to see you today. Good to see you. How have you been? And things been going okay? Let me see. I've got to pull up something here quick. Here we go. Load. So, haven't seen you all week. You okay? How about you, Tim? Are you doing all right today? All right. No, a lot of people tired today for sure. Ouch. Yes. Yeah. That would hurt, especially if you're doing intentional. Hey Antonio, hey Mariah, good to see you guys. Good morning to you as well. Well, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking. Don't put your sunglasses on. Put your glasses on. We're talking about the solar eclipse coming up. Um, Somebody gave me a nice slide presentation, and you still have time to get goggles. Good morning. Good morning. So, um, let me I got to double check on this. I did not set this up. We got a few questions here. So this is going to be an assignment. Okay, so if you answer the questions in the chat or the poll, you can mark it off as done. So you have to just set it up as saying done today. All right. Hey, Alexis, good to see you. Aaron, also good to see you as well. So let's take a look at what's going to happen for the solar eclipse this week, or actually Monday, right? Monday in Ohio, because you guys are in its path. So, so here is a video.
Okay, in 2017, I traveled up to Oregon to see the total eclipse of the sun. And I did this because I had some friends that were going to all the total eclipses. They were traveling all over the world to go to the total eclipses. And I was like, why? And they said, if you had ever seen a total eclipse of the sun, you would not ask us that question. I said, really? Yeah, it'll be one of the biggest moments of your life. You should go. There's one in 2017 in the United States. You should make it a plan to go. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. We traveled up with the whole family, and we're in a field with a bunch of other people, and we're waiting for the eclipse, and it happens, and I freaking burst into tears. I had this huge emotional reaction to it that I was not expecting. And I talked to friends all across the country who had seen it, and they all said the same thing. They all had these huge emotional reactions to it. And I tried to figure out why that was. Why did it make us cry? And the only thing I could think of is that we know, if we're not flat earthers, we know intellectually that the sun and the moon and the earth are all spheres. But we don't experience them that way. We experience it as a graphic in the sky. For the way we experience it, we could be living in the Truman Show. But when you're looking through those glasses, and you're watching the sun go down to a little sliver, and then it just blinks out,
Sydney.
Like it disappears, and you pull the glasses off and are like, you can look at the moon in front of the sun, and you see it as a three-dimensional object for the first time in your life. And the light from the outsides of the corona is lighting the edges of the moon and making it look three-dimensional. And suddenly you feel connected to this celestial body that is out there. And there's a direct line from the center of you to the center of it to the center of the sun. And you feel it's the difference between knowing something intellectually and experiencing something. And that's a very visceral difference. And it hits you all at once. And it feels like you just finally experienced the universe in a way that you'd never you'd never experienced it before. It's, maybe the biggest moment in my life, second only to the birth of my children. And I had this conversation with my sister. I said that, and she said, yeah, but I'm not sure I'd put it second. I mean, I wouldn't put it first above that, but it's right there, even with the birth of my children. It is a sort of a weird life altering moment. And there is one happening in a little over a week, April 8th, and it's going up through Texas, the path of totality. And I can't stress this enough. The difference between 98% or 99% totality and totality is literally the difference between night and day. The temperature drops 25 degrees in like 15 minutes. You get a full 360-degree sunrise looking in every direction. It is the most awe-inspiring moment that you may ever experience. And it's so close if you live in the United States. All I can tell you is whatever it would take you to get into the path of totality, Monday, April 8th, it will be worth it.
All right. So I've never experienced totality myself. But we have that coming up um, on the 8th. All right. So the 8th is coming up. The eclipse is an object that, the moon in front of the sun. So coming up really quick. The bots. Yeah, the bots are here. Yeah. So let me ask a question. So as I said before, all right, um, if you participate in this and answer, I think I have 6 questions or 7 questions. If you answer these questions, you will can just, the assignment for today is to watch a video and answer these questions. So, but you can mark it off. I haven't put the assignment up, but if you've done it, if you do it in the polls today, you can count it as for credit. So I'm going to trying to give people that don't come in on time or didn't get all the question, if they want to do it on their own, they can do it and they get credit for it. Okay, so I've got 3 people that I got. So 3 people are participating. So if you don't participate and you want to get credit for it, you can certainly do that. Okay, so I've got 6 people, 7, 8, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got everybody participating. Okay, so the poll says, so it's number 5. The answer is the moon comes in front of the sun, right? Oh, why am I in black here? Whoa, let's do white. Okay, all right, moon comes in front of the sun. Okay, so and it is, I've never experienced it. It makes the guy made me feel like maybe I should, go ahead and um, do this myself. Maybe I should go ahead and um, go down to Ohio in the afternoon, because we do have asynchronous afternoon, so we can um, do that. And I'll show you where it's supposed to be located, so where you have to go to see it. So all right, so this is what you experience if you were going to be down there. Again, like where I'm at, it's going to probably be 90% totality, and he's saying having total. It's a really small band in Ohio, so to see that. So what is totality? Totality is the shadow of the moon that covers the part of the Earth during the solar eclipse, and only the northwest half of Ohio will be in complete totality. So this is what the shadow of the totality looks like in space. You can see the shadow coming across so the International Space Station could see that, right? Totality will begin in our area between 3:05 and 3:20 across Ohio on April 8th. So you got to drive somewhere. You got a little bit of time, because we're shutting off morning after noon on Monday. It's asynchronous day. All right. Okay. So here's the next question. All right, next question. All right, so in what phase of the moon can the solar eclipse occur? Right, so what do you think? What phase of the moon? Is it new moon, waxing gibbous, first quarter, or waning crescent? Right. All right. Thanks, guys, for getting in there. What do you think? What do you think? And again, you don't have to get them right if because this is just information for you. You know, just participation points, so you can get credit for it. All right. Hey, Diamore, good to see you. If you can, Diamore and Antonio, if you want to get in there, you can get credit for this assignment. It'll be posted later on today if you want to do it on your own. Right. I guess. Well, yeah. There we go. Just Diamore left. If you want to get in there, Diamore. All right, publish the polls. Okay, so yeah, it's the new moon that does this. The new moon is your, yeah, it makes sense that you would have the new moon would be the one that would be doing this. All right, so a view of the eclipse before and after totality, you'll need special glasses. And these are the glasses. I bought some there. I bought six for about $6. They're about $1 a piece. And you want to make sure you get some. And it came in a day, so you still have time to get them. Hopefully the weather is nice to do that, right? Hey, Glimmer, good to see you. Um, but where we go? So you can get them from Amazon, or I think you can even get them from Walmart. Walmart has them here. Oh, the libraries. The libraries have been giving away glasses. So why is this? Okay. So don't forget to use your Eclipse sunglasses. Okay. So glasses are important to have. And you see the way that person puts them on. They put them on first before they look at the sun. Okay. Because you can cause some damage here. Okay. So let me ask you this question. Why is it not safe to look directly at the solar eclipse with the naked eye? Why do you think? Yeah, they are too bright, that's for sure. But what can they cause? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they can cause blindness, right? Can cause blindness. All right. We got, hey, Diamore got in there. How about you, Aaron and Antonio? All right. Antonio, you got it? There you go. Everybody's in there. Great job, guys. So, yeah, cause blindness. There is a teacher that from middle school. She did a great job on this. She wanted everybody to have it. She just said such a wonderful job doing these presentations. So direct areas of Ohio that are different lengths of totality and different start times. There's a map. I have to still check with her as far as to try and find out what map she's using here. All right. Okay. Only the dark red section of the map have the total totality. And it says, you know, so here it is. If you're, are you close to that? Anybody close to that area? So it's right between Dayton and Fort Wayne, right in the path of Cleveland. If you go to Toledo, between Toledo and Akron, so it's really interesting. So the closer you are to that part of the map, the better it's going to be. The yeah, the longer the totality will be. So you can see the totality in Toledo. I think I'm going to go to Toledo on Monday in the afternoon and see if I can find a spot. So I'm going to drive down there. Okay, so here is my question for you. Did I put this one in here? Oh, I didn't. I don't think I did. Let me give you a poll question here. Are you near that dotted line at all? Start a poll. True or false? I'm near it. Near it is true. R-U-E, true. Not near it. Not near it is false. So how many people are near it? Okay, we got one person. I know Sydney is Um, she is pretty close to Toledo. Not sure where everybody else is. Yep. So Tim's not. How about you, Lily or Glimmer? Nope. Okay. Hopefully you can make it. If the people that came in late didn't see the inspiring video on the beginning of this, it was really interesting to see. Really interesting to see. The guy was like crying because it was such an awesome event for him. All right, so I've got almost everybody but Diamore. What do you think, Diamore? Are you near it or not? Nope, missed him there. Okay, so let's take a look at this next one here. Okay, so this is the map that I have to give you guys. Is Roger in here today? Roger. Nope, no Roger today. Okay. So the reason I asked that because Roger said he didn't have his he didn't get a notice about his testing site, and I talked to his test site lead, and they sent him something, and I wanted to make sure he got that information. So if you did not get information for where you're supposed to be on Tuesday, let me know. Let me know. So here is this site that I want to find here. So you can search by your place, your city. Okay. It tells you the duration of totality. So it's not very long, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay. It'll also tell you if it's partial. Oh, it actually starts to tell you that it starts at here. It's for where they are, it's like almost 2 o'clock where it starts. Right. So the duration of totality is not very long. I bought a filter for my phone so I can take pictures of it. Full begins tells you when it starts, so 3:13, so it tells you exactly what's going to happen. If you do not full begins, it means people in the area will not see a total eclipse. All right, this is the last time the total eclipse happened in the United States. Will only happen in 20 years. But let me ask you, when's the next time it'll be in Ohio? Let me go to the next one here. When do you think it'll be the next time it'll be in Ohio? So when do you think? All right, if it's more than 20 years, all right. So 20 years it'll be in the United States, but it's the next time it's going to be in Ohio will be when? When do you think? Thanks, guys, for getting in there. Tim, Lily, what do you think? Give it a good guess here. Diamore, all right. Guys are doing good. All right. Still have Aaron, Diamore, Glimmer, and Tim. If you could kind of put a guess in there, or if you're searching online. All right. Well, I don't have as many people this time. Okay. So it is 100 years. So most of you guys got it. It's going to be 100 years before you see it. So it's a pretty significant event, right? 100 years. All right. Also, some weird events that you'll see besides being very emotional. Okay, so here is what when people experience, what's the psychological effects that people experience during the solar eclipse? What do you think? The psychological effects of the solar eclipse? What do you think is it lunar eclipse anxiety, lunar laughter, solar sleepiness, eclipse euphoria? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Um, I would think that eclipse euphoria would have been one of them because that's what that other guy felt, right? So Sydney has it. It's eclipse anxiety. Eclipse anxiety. So such an awesome event that makes people anxious, right? All right. Oh, thanks, Glimmer. Just need Diamora and Aaron there. All right, publish the polls. Yeah. So they called it eclipse anxiety. All right, so let's look at some weird effects here. All right, so you may see shadow bands on the ground. There may be shadows that look like snakes moving across the ground. Animals will become silent. You be able to see more stars and the devil comet during totality. A devil comet, wow. So I'm imagining that would make you feel pretty euphoric, I would think. The comet will be located near the left side of the sun near Jupiter, but remember it's will only visible if you're having outbursts. So the sun outbursts. The sun surface is very active, and during the eclipse, so you may see plasma plumes. That's cool. Um, if you are standing in a hilly area, you will feel the breeze before the eclipse because of the large air masses. Sudden loss of sunlight and heat will cover the moon. This will cause the air to condense and become heavier and sink, and you'll feel air as a breeze. A 360 sunset will be seen all around every part of the horizon, right? Especially if you're somewhere very high and cleared of trees, you'll notice the temperature drop by 15 degrees. It's kind of cool. Eclipseguy.com. Okay, so here's my next question for you. All right, so what term is sudden darkness that occurs during a total eclipse? All right, so there is a name for it. What do you think? It's a guess on your part because we haven't talked about it. What do you think it is? Is the umbra phenomenon? Sounds kind of cool. The solar shadow, totality twilight, or diamond ring effect? What do you think? Nobody got it yet. So pick another one. Nope, not yet. Nobody got it. It's only one that's not been guessed yet. Which one is it? There you go. Mariah got it. Good job, Mariah. Totality twilight. Totality twilight. All right. Thanks for participating, guys. It is great to see you this morning. All right, so we're running out of time here, so let's show this. Normally, when light shines through the trees, it looks like this, right? But with April 8th, it'll look like this. Yeah, you're gonna see like curves. You'll see like the picture of the solar eclipse in the shadows. It is a projection of the shape of the eclipsed sun. This is the author. She did this in 2017. She's Bridget. I don't know if anybody had her in middle school. If you have been here, she is a great. She shows us all about things that we can do make our presentations nicer. Um, you will simulate this with a cheese grater. You can get cheese grater if you the shadow of a cheese grater or a colander. Yep, or a strainer, pasta strainer. You'll see those shadows like that. You can make your own Eclipse viewer using making a box. And there's a video to show you how to do that. So I'll post this if you want to make it so you can make a little what they call um, a little pinhole camera. So you can actually see it. You're actually holding it so the sunlight is coming through the pinhole and you're looking at the projection on a piece of white paper. So you're not looking at the sun directly. So you have to have. Right, I'm going to move on to the next one here. So make sure you have solar glasses. Okay, not sunglasses, not safe. If it's safe to use, with you have special filters for a camera or your phone. And I bought two for my phone. It was like $10. I gave one to my son, and then I got these glasses. So again, I'm gonna make the investment and go down to Toledo to see it. Sydney, tell me where's a good place to go if you get a chance. All right. When you're viewing the eclipse, you will first see the light shrinking and left of the half of the sun. Once it has shrunk enough, it is safe for you to take off your glasses. Oh, you can take them off. Okay, that's cool. You can take it off after that. I didn't think you could do that. When totality will happen, you can view the phase without your eclipse glasses. Oh, nice. I learned something today. It's cool. I thought you still had to wear your glasses. When you notice more light started to shine through, this is when you put your glasses back on. Okay, remember, a cloud could block your view of the eclipse, but it still could be seen if you can see through there. Okay, you can still hear the changes in animal noises. You'll feel the breeze and still go from day to night. All right. So here are some apps that you can look at. So like I said, I'll post this video for you guys to see and learn more about the eclipse. Okay, so that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for participating. Like I said, if you participated today, when you see the video and try to answer the questions, you don't have to answer them. If you've done it, you can just say, did it in class. Thanks, Sydney. And if you didn't get a chance to, if you got here late, you can view it and then you can get your points there. Okay. All right. Gotta go, Antonio. See ya. See you, Mariah. Bye, Sydney. Thanks for everything, guys. See you tomorrow, bright and early.